Hello, hello! Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. So, what was it? Last time we got cock-blocked by the game day wait. This time we're gonna burp at you right away. But this time we should be able to finish the San D'Oria past quests at last. You would waste my time with such claptrap? Do you take me for a fool? Forgive me, Captain Sir, but eyewitness accounts have grown too numerous to disregard. Despite my own skepticism, I judged at best you were informed. The occurrences have stirred disquiet among even the Cardinal Stag's most seasoned veterans, to say naught of fresh recruits. Utterly absurd. You expect me to believe that Count Arciat has returned from the dead? I shall personally set straight any cowards in my ranks, found clattering teeth at ghost stories. Oh, it's you, Calmwind. You, see that the discussed matter is kept private, lest you provoke unwarranted alarm among our men. Dismissed. Sir! Calmwind, you were present for the bulk of that exchange, yes? The Cardinal Stags are instrumental in the Allied campaign against Castles of All. It would serve us ill to have them falling prey to their own minds. Make haste to Zarkabard, Calmwind, to the Cardinal Stag's encampment. Dubious rumors aside, I would know the soundness of their morale. Okay, well, I guess we gotta go to Zarkabard. Once again, I did not open the mission list because I'm a fool. A foolish fool. Some might say a foolish mortal. Okay, so we have to zone into Zarkabard from Busadine. So honestly, it's probably same speed. The campaign tower is actually really close to the zone line. Like, we could just go to Zarkabard and then, you know, mount up, go to the zone line, zone into Busadine, and then zone back into Zarkabard. You know, the forward and back will be just as long as, you know, going from this direction. So Thanksgiving is over. It's the Saturday after Thanksgiving. My fam's all about to leave, and I'm actually gonna be kind of sad because I was actually just getting used to them being here. They are really a sight for sore eyes for me because they sort of... I live with my old man, and he's a depressed alcoholic, so me and him don't really get along either. We never really have, so them being like a buffer for me is grand. Plus, they're incredible clean freaks, so they... do we have that survival guide? They get survival guides. No, okay, yeah, we do. Yeah, I guess we could have taken the survival guide, and that might have been slightly faster than taking the campaign warp. But it's Taster's choice in the age of teleportation, so... Also, you might have noticed we're not on Bard, we're on Dancer. And that's because my brother asked me to do this month's Ambuscade, finally. And he'd been trying it by himself a lot on easy. And he's like, hey, we can do it on normal, I'm pretty sure. I was like, okay, do you want me to come Dancer or Red Mage? Because, well, that looks like Count Arciat's armor. See a zombie? Who's it, Bistolo? No, wait, I'm not the enemy! It's me, Bistolo! Phew! For a moment, the vision of my body lying broken within the wreck of this war machine flashed before my eyes. If I might ask, Calmwind, what errand brings you so deep within the heart of enemy territory? So the rumor of Count Archiat's sighting has already reached the kingdom. For now, I suggest you join the others. Follow me! Okay. Wasn't he just ahead of us, though? Ah, whatever. He's a magical zombie, man. It'll be fine. Some serious snow. What? We've been going in circles, you say? The nondescript terrain has you confused, surely. The elaborate controls of this war machine keep me from navigating effectively. So if you would care to take the lead, Calmwind, I'll be trailing close behind. You possess a map of Zarkabard, I trust. The Cardinal Stag encampment lies at the tapering western edge of the area. Now I want Bistolo as the trust. Unfortunately, that's not the trust we've come to get, so... We have to go to the backfilled pit at F8. Yeah, she wasn't kidding about the tapered edge. Okay, we'll Spectral Jig first. But since we're on Dancer Main, we actually have access to Chocobo Jig as well. Which, it's not as fast as a mount, but I mean, do you hear this music? We're getting to listen to Snowdrift Waltz. So, like... although I guess we'll turn visible whenever we use it. Which we actually need to be invisible. Eh, whatever. But yeah, so this month's Ambuscade, the intense variety and the normal variety, they're both pains in the ass. The regular Ambuscade is a Heartwing that summons Umbrils, and when you kill the Umbrils, they turn into Leafkin. And I can't remember if the Leafkin continue to attack you, or if they just neutralize, or if they attack the boss. I don't know, it's weird. But the Heartwing itself has an ability that resets all of your job abilities, including your 2 hours, so... But then the Intense is a blue Wizard Parago, and I've probably mentioned it at least a couple times in the last couple videos, because, you know, I gotta fill the airwaves as I talk to my computer. Please leave me comments and talk to me, please. But truly, the Blue Wizard Frog, he's actually not that hard. He's basically a black mage / red mage that, oh yeah, Imps are true sight. I should have mounted. I was a fool. That'll be okay. Maybe we were outrunning him because he stopped to cast? Well, we haven't lost him yet. Oh, he caught up. What a jerk. I should have summoned at least one trust so we could hear the cool battle music. If I had... No. Come here, you. But yeah, so this Blue Wizard Frog, right? His whole gimmick, he's a gimmick boss. And by that I mean, there isn't just one mechanic that, like, you have to solve for. It's literally, the gimmick is, you can't beat certain jobs or he gets access to a super move. And it's basically the spell Magic Hammer, which for Paragos is a TP move. But it's called, like, Quenching Hammer. And if you are... He gets access to it if you bring any of the jobs of Paladin, Dark Knight, Rune Fencer, Blue Mage, Corsair, Bard, Dark Knight, and Geomancer. I think that's it. There might be a couple of... Oh, Summoner. Yeah, because Summoner buffs. Either way, he takes 9 or 10 jobs off the table. Like, if you bring those jobs, you better have a plan to not get your ass killed by... Quenching Hammer, which it's a light-based 30 Yalm range, 30 Yalm radius from the person he casts it on, or does it on. Deals damage proportional to the number of buffs you have on yourself and the number of debuffs that are on the frog. And more or less, it'll like, without like the best damage takens and magic evasion sets and like light resistance and stuff, it'll do like 5,000 damage, no problem. It'll just kill your entire party. It also is a full debuff, full dispel. It dispels literally all your buffs, all your food. The only thing that will be left is Signet. So it's super, super bad. And he's not restricted to doing it just like once. And so a lot of the strategies this month have revolved around bringing jobs with like subtle blow builds and like buffing them anyway, because God forbid the buffing jobs actually get left out for a month. But the reality of the situation is you can actually just bring any of the jobs that I like you could bring Warrior, Monk, White Mage, Red Mage, Black Mage, Thief. I'm not sure on Beastmaster, but I would assume you could bring Beastmaster. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. Ranger, Samurai, Ninja, Dragoon. I think Puppet Master's okay. I know Dancer's okay. And I assume Scholar's probably okay, but maybe not. I don't know. Scholar does have some buffs it can do on the party, so... Basically, it's an anti-buffing meta. And so what me and my brother did, we did it, the Intense Ambuscade on normal together. He was on Ninja, I was on Dancer. And his dual box he brought on White Mage. And then he used like Kupipi, Koromoru, and he doesn't have a Pururu. Because he uses a different unity, I think. But it was another White Mage Trust. And basically we just slowly whittled it down. I think it took us like 12 minutes to kill it, maybe, if that. Maybe more like 10. It was actually pretty quick. And since we used our Abjalis seals, we got 3,600 hallmarks for it. And I've never been in a VD or D party, so I don't know what that's like, but this was like the most hallmarks I've ever seen in a single run. I was pleased as pop. It also made me really start appreciating Dancer, because I could keep us alive quite effectively. We almost didn't even need any of those White Mage Trusts. Hello! Oh man, the Carmen Swallows. Oh, oh man. Whew. That redhead's giving me the vapors. Crystallo, what took you so long? We've all been sick with worry. My apologies, my patrolling was delayed by a lump of snow that had found its way into a vital part of the war machine's propulsion mechanism. It gives me heart to see you here, Calmwind. Jeramus, my lord. Brief Calmwind fully on the present situation. At once, my lord. This may not be news to you, but there have been sightings in these parts of a man bearing an uncanny resemblance to the recently departed Count Archion. The first sighting was reported some days ago, followed by many more. As word spread among the knights, those known to have been most loyal to the late Count grew increasingly restless. Paying no heed to the young Count's orders, they struck out in the midst of a snowstorm in search of their former commander. None have been seen since. Our numbers diminished as they are, we've been able to do little save send forth undermanned search parties, all the while praying that no ill has befallen those gone missing. The time of your appearance is most opportune indeed. Jeramus. We shall conduct the search with Calm Wind's assistance. Bistolo, Calm Wind, and I shall sweep the southern stretch of Zarkabard. Rahal and Cernus, join Jeramus and his team and focus your search on the western region. Yes, sir. Understood. Let's be off. May the gods guide our way. Okay, so now we gotta go... The compact footprint in the southeast corner of H8. So we'll mount up at this point because, you know... Like, I can only sandbag for so long, right? But yeah, so being able to do normal with just my brother and trust is pretty fantastic, honestly. And like I said, I've taken a liking to Dancer. I'm not super good at it. I don't have any muscle memory for it. But it's absurdly powerful. It's really good. Wait, H8? That means go east, right? Of course, of course. Yeah, we did that twice. And, but then he ran out of time. He had to get to bed for work. I kind of ran out of time too. I had to go spend time with my fiance. I love her to death. I really do. But sometimes I wish I could get her interested in the same games as me. I got the monkey's paw situation going on, you know. Guys my age and older that are nerds, they always wish for the beautiful woman that's like interested in video games and, you know, also interested in them. And I found this beautiful woman, and she's interested in video games, just not the ones and not in the way that I am. I mean, there is some overlap. I've gotten her to enjoy Zelda. She's 6 years younger than I am, so she's like 28. You've yet to come through this area. How shall we tackle this, Hexen Mill? Let's split up and search for the signs of the men. Mind you, don't wander too far, and report back to this location afterwards. Okay, so now we gotta go to the sunken footprint at H6/7. Okay. Alley-oop! Yeah, now that Dancer is 99 though, we get so many cool abilities on it that really flesh it out and make it this just fantastic powerhouse. Of course, we've got the merited abilities, Saber Dance and Fan Dance, which basically it's a offensive damage dealing stance, and then Fan Dance is basically a tanking stance. And their only downside is like Fan Dance, you can't do Sambas. You can still do Waltzes, you can't do Sambas. And then Saber Dance, you can do Sambas, but you can't do Waltzes. So it's like literally cut off. You know, Fan Dance cuts off your damage dealing potential from the Sambas. Like, you know, if you can't do Haste Samba, then you feel terrible. Because that's like a big deal. But then just like during Saber Dance, you know, you really need to heal. You gotta, you can just turn them off though, so like it's not too big of a deal, but it will get in your way kind of. Oh, you look like surprised Pikachu. My lord. Ingorand! In sweet Altana's name, what befell you? Forgive us, my lord. Your father, he... Be strong, man! Ingarand! Oh snap. Father? Dun, 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 dun. Father, wait! Where did he go? Father! Father! Calmwind, you saw him too, right? That was no phantom, no figment of my imagination. Oh, a letter. How is it not soaked through in this snow? A map of Battalia Downs. Could Father have dropped this before he vanished? It's been marked. Why, I know this place. Tis where that hideously misshapen creature resides, but what business could Father have at such a foreboding place? Calmwind, I must go there. I know not what awaits, but I must discover the truth. In the meantime, you must take word of this back to Bustelo and the others. Make all haste, Calmwind. Dun dun dun! All well, well. But yeah. Get this Presto skill. It says enhances the effect of your next step and grants you an additional finishing move. And you would think, oh, well, you know, I'm Dancer main, so I get 2 when I do a step, so that'll give me 3. And it's like, wrong, bitch, it gives you 5. And it's just like, holy shit, you mean I can just never run out of finishing moves, basically? Because Presto's on like a 10-second timer and lasts for 30 seconds, and you know, you can do a step every 5 seconds or whatever. Like, oh man, jeez. Life is good. My beard is getting caught on the mic a lot. I apologize. Kinda, it made Examil run off. All by himself. Dun, dun, dun. Dizzying to say the least, huh? Why does the Count avoid us if he truly lives still? For what purpose does he keep his distance? Until we find the answers to this riddle, we should proceed with all caution. Calmwind, you had best pursue Examil. I shall take word of this unsettling development to Lieutenant Jeramus and request reinforcements. That ghastly creature, the cavernous maw located at Battalia Downs, is where Examil is headed, correct? A rebop, bebop, a doobop, a debop. So we gotta go to Battalia Downs S, but we have to zone in from Bucine Glacier S. So we just ride there. I don't think there's a way that teleportation is really going to make this that much shorter. Like, the only thing I could even think to do would be like warp back home, teleport to Battalia Downs S, and then ride up to Bucine S, and then ride back to because you can do that in the past here. There's like a ramp up that's not there in the present. From, you know, going from Battalia to Bucine. The Pururu's reminded me I haven't done Domain Invasion today. I always feel like I'm missing something. There's not enough hours in my free time for me to get everything done that they has really good stuff that you get for doing those things. Blarg. Yeah, I also tried the Intense Ambuscade Frog on Easy on Dancer, and I think I got a little bit lucky because it has another TP move that you can't lock out, where it buffs its magic attack and will heal itself, as well as any adds that it has. And whenever it does it the first time, it spawns like 6 of them, and they're frogs. They're just frogs, but they have status ailment as end spells. And so every time one of them hits you, you have a chance to be paralyzed, poisoned, silenced, slowed, plagued. No, not plagued actually, I don't think. Maybe at higher difficulties. So you gotta sleep those if they appear. And with just yourself and trust, that could be tricky. I had Archangel Tarotaro out, but I don't know if he would have actually cast Sleep Cthulhu if the ads had spawned or not. Or if he only does that on engagement or something. I haven't used them enough to know. That's how a lot of trusts are for me, actually. I haven't used them enough to know. Hadn't heard anything good about them, hadn't seen anyone using them outside of, like, memeing, so... Oh boy. Feeling the tiredness. I haven't been sleeping well this week, actually. It's actually been rather unusual for me. I've been waking, like, basically I wake up super early, and every time I wake up, my nose is just completely gone haywire. Like, either I'm super clogged up, or the clog is, like, started draining. Or it just itches in a way that makes me immediately sneeze like 5 times when I actually come awake. And then I have to wonder, do I sneeze in my sleep? Yeah. Before this, I did my sortie run for the day finally. But my sortie runs, like, I've actually missed like a couple now, and then like they get pushed back so late by like other people's needs, like my fiance's needs, my brother wanting to do other stuff. Although he did offer to do sortie with him today, it just wound up lining up at a poor time where my fiance was just like, "Hey, I really need you right now. Come help me with this." And she's like, "Okay." But as a result, our I wonder where it's at. I guess it's impermanent. Yeah, the Ruse Pixis plate is actually fully charged at 72,000 seconds, and so I could have done another back-to-back. I could have done back-to-back sorties, but I kind of like haven't figured sortie out really. And like a good pattern for me to try to solo. So I tried to, like, instead of just killing all the leeches and all the Hekdais or whatever, I went on Dancer actually. I was like, you know what, Dancer, fuck it, Dancer. And I was like, I'll try to get, you know, some objectives done that I don't normally go for. And I still wound up making like 1800 Gallimaufry, I think, or something like that. But basically, I looked up things and I actually walked around sortie on my own, like outside of the regular areas I'd been going to farm. And it was interesting, and I was glad to sort of learn it a little bit. Bum bum bum. My eyes tell me you're made of flesh and blood, but is it truly you, Father? Examil, how it warms the heart to see you again. Your father has cheated death's voracious jaws. Come, my son and heir, come with me, and together let us journey to a future untouched by strife and suffering. What? Journey to the future? You're making no sense, Father. 'Tis possible if we wield the power of the cavernous maw. We but require the presence of a single man, the one in whom you place your trust. The man? Calm Wind. Dun 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 dun. Scooby-Doo boobity 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 Scooby-Doo boobity Scooby-Doo boobity. But yeah, while I was doing my sortie run and just sort of like trying to figure out sortie kinda, I was watching this thing kept popping up in my recommended, you know, Rise of the Zillart review. And it looked kind of milquetoast, you know, it just kind of looked like, okay, that's just, you know, there. I wasn't really interested in watching it, though, because even though it was in my recommended, I was just like, well, I don't really want to hear another person, whether they're a Final Fantasy XI fan or not, rag on the Rise of the Zillart expansion, because a lot of people just don't get why it's good. And, but this guy, he sounded really young, but he did a damn good job. Like, he got high quality stuff going on there. And I was quite surprised and pleased, and just you know, I don't even know if we're actually gonna fight or not. It's been too long. Brain doesn't know. But yeah, the channel's name is called Vicenarian or Vicinarian or something like that, and he just started his channel like uploads this year. His channel's been around since 2020. He just started uploads this year, like 2 months ago. It's all Final Fantasy XI stuff so far, and it's very good. He's a very bright guy, whether he's young or not, or if he just sounds young. His Rise of the Zillart review, like, he just kept hitting the nail on the head with what Rise of the Zillart is to this game, and I was really quite pleased. Your craven ways wear on me. Fangmonger Zogbog? Exenmeal saw through your clever disguise. I'll never fall for your foul machinations, Zogbog, not in 1,000 years. No father of mine would ever serve his own interests at the expense of his loved ones. Had father truly come back to life, he would have charged into battle at the first beat of his heart. Never would he dream of turning a blade upon his own. Now you will tell me where you've taken my men. Your men? Why, the welfare of the dead shouldn't concern the living, my young count. You fiend! Dun dun dun. You're long overdue, Calm Wind. An unexpected guest, have we? Fortunately, experience has taught me well to be ever prepared to entertain. Behold, before you stands a technological marvel, born from the brilliant mind of the genius Orcish engineer, Master Mechglock. Its magnificence betrays not a hint of its humble origin as a mannequin found discarded at the Founaway Channel. Lovingly brought to life through myriad magics, it truly is a testament to the unsurpassed ingenuity of the Orcish race. Unbelievable. For your desecration of Father's memory with this abomination, in the name of House Arshiat, I swear I shall have your head this day. Tisk tisk, ever given to bravado, I see, but heroic words do not a hero make. I shan't intrude on your touching family reunion. Feel free to take as long as you need. I insist. Warlock. What? Oh snap. Faker's got energy coming off. Oh, his mannequin self is revealed. Okay, so we gotta touch it again to spawn him. And of course we're gonna get one of those Wings of the Goddess customary. Here, watch the last, 3 seconds of the cutscene you just watched, so you can be in the know about what you're fighting, I guess. Dude, I spawned this thing and started attacking it, and then I just like fucking dozed. Oh shit. I need to sit up. If I lean back any further, I'm gonna pass out. Sorry, technological marvel that was. Uh-oh, X-Mill's been stunned. And you were so tantalizingly close to victory. Doremus over yonder, that there. The Count, X-Mill! So the cavalry arrives, how insufferably trite. Stay where you are. Take one more step and I'll snap this little rabbit's neck. Zogbog, you devious fiend! Oh, you children, do smother me with praise, but let's not stand on ceremony. Calm wind, heed well my demands, for all your play friend's life is forfeit. Take me back to the future, nay, the present, rather. Oh, judging from the telltale reaction, it appears I have surmised correctly. I know you can travel freely between eras by way of this cavernous maw. It might interest you to learn that I too have come to the past in the same manner, but that's where our similarities end. For unlike you, I have no means of returning whence I came. Calm wind, no. You mustn't give in to his demands. You speak out of turn, hostage. As a matter of fact, hostages have no turn to speak. Your choice is remarkably simple, Calmwind. Refuse my request and your feisty friend will have his neck bent beyond repair. Even a half-wit would know the correct answer. Yep, it's the key, alright. Another rabbit curses! Zogbog! Oh shit! Oh! They got X-Mill too, huh? And we go! Oh boy. Alright. Calm wind. How fare you, Calmwind? I've scoured the vicinity for the others, but they're nowhere to be seen. The accursed cavernous maw has turned into stone. Was it because of the blinding flash of light? Even the landscape seems to have undergone a change of sorts. Whatever could be the explanation for all this. Oh, Calmwind, I believe this belongs to you. I managed to retrieve it in the midst of the scuffle. Lord Exenmill and Calmwind, I presume. And you are? I am Bastelet, an engineer in the service of the Knights of the Iron Ram. 'Tis both an honor and a delight to make your acquaintance. An engineer of the Iron Rams, then you must be Bistilot. Truly I have that pleasure, for it was at Bistilot's behest that I come here to entreat your aid. Bistilot sent you, you say. How fare my comrades? Are they unharmed? On this subject too, Bistilot wished to convey that you may rest assured your friends are safe and well. That knowledge puts my mind at ease. You have my thanks. Now regarding the matter of aid, what would you have us do? We humbly beseech your assistance in a forthcoming strategy. If you would agree to help us, please accompany me to Jugner Forest, where my unit's base of operation has been established. We shall brief you regarding the details upon arrival. Oh, it nigh escaped my mind. Calmwind, Bistilot bade me give this to you, a belated token of gratitude for your assistance 20 years prior, I'm made to understand. 20 years prior? She's an odd one, that Bastelet. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, we're actually in Battalion Downs. Now I know I said I was going to finish the the Sandorian Pass quests today in this one, but well, it's not that there's like a crap ton of stuff to do. It's just kind of, I'm literally passing out here, so I guess we'll keep this one a bit shorter. So thanks for watching, stay safe and have a great day, and I'll see you again next time.